I don't know what to call this segment, but I think it's there's just so many news. There's so many interesting things being released every single day. I think it's just gonna be fun to go over. If there's anything that's very interesting, we can go in deep on. We'll see. I think we're just gonna be loose about this. I mean, you guys can comment on. It kind of helps me gauge on what people are interested in. Full Mechanics Gundam Aerial. Let's just look at it. So this is this is like a special finish. This is extra finish version. It's a special edition. I think this is just P-Bandai. I haven't seen the show, but I will eventually. Maybe when they start releasing like MG versions of these, I'll start getting into it. What's the difference? So this is a special P-Bandai Parme Score 6. Okay, that's something from the show. That's like, it's like the, what is it, the new type special, like level 6 or something that's in the show. Yes, I know that much. Yes. Yes, and then some people die from it, some people get hurt from going over a certain level. Yes. What do we see here? Oh yeah, the beam color is different, right? What's the beam color is the regular version is blue, and here is a green. Is that what happened in the show? Okay. The yellow is more of a neon yellow. Okay. Does it come with a stance? Action base is so separately, of course. Like, why would Bandai ever? That's a DLC of model kits. In Japanese, it's lame. It's called lame, but it's called, what is it called? The metallic sprinkles, glitters. The glitters in English. I don't use that word a lot. I wish I do, but unfortunately no. Okay, it's gonna be P-Bandai, which means they're gonna charge like $20 on top. $20. They're gonna charge $20 extra on top of plus $10 flash shipping. So expensive. I know. It's gonna be released tomorrow online in Japan. How much is it? Let's see. God, they don't even they don't even allow you to use P-Bandai if you're not located in Japan, which is. Did you see what Japan is doing right now? They're limiting the tourists from going to Japan. Only in Japan that happens. I guess the tourist hasn't been behaving. I guess they're just tired of it. One news I heard was that they're limiting the tourists from going to Kyoto to see the geishas. That must be pretty annoying. There's these tourists, I guess, but that's gotta be, I don't know. I mean, fine for them to do that, but I guess the tourists suck in general, but especially rude ones. Rude tourists, I bet people don't like that, but there's gotta be a better way, right? I'm not thinking about a tourist. I'm talking about, I guess we're thinking about the local business in Kyoto. Are they doing well or not? Like, do they care that tourists are not coming? I mean, there's also other news sources. They're worried about not having tourists, and then they're not having businesses. But now they're banning tourists. Is that the local business happy with that? Do they want that, or is it something the government did? I'm not sure. Maybe the local businesses complained. That's kind of contradictory in my opinion, but I don't have a solution for it. What I would say if possible, maybe all the tourists should respect Japanese culture. Every tourist should respect the locals. I mean, you're a guest. The other news of YouTubers or like, what are they called? Influencers or creators? They're harassing locals in Japan. That's just not right. Okay, so we somehow got in. We had to pretend that we're from Japan to use the Japanese. That goes along with what we're talking about. Japan like limiting tourists. Like, I have to use a VPN to access the Japanese P-Bandai. They're like doing the opposite of what a business like to do. It's usually what I'm used to is that like a business owner will probably try to make it easier for people to access their store. They're doing the opposite here, where they just kind of don't allow foreigners from accessing the Japanese P-Bandai. Okay, so I mean, there's a pattern here. I'm not criticizing. It's fine. They can do whatever they want, but there's a pattern. I think it's fun to see that pattern. They don't like money. Which is, I guess, it's good and bad. It's good, it's cool, it's noble. It seems noble on the surface. until when people are overworking and getting paid very little for really high-end jobs and still say they don't like money, but the owner loves money, so that's an issue. So that's just an observation. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but you guys can decide if it's good or bad. So anyways, I was here. Oh, I forgot what I was here for. All I wanted to do was just to take a look how much it costs. So 45, I think that's like $10 more expensive than the previous version. So the original version, which is like, I think it's 3,500 yen, like 30. I think here they sell it. I mean, in the States they're selling it for like 40 to 50 to $60 for a long time, which is ridiculous. I don't understand. It's ridiculous. So okay, so that's interesting. P-Bandai, I guess they'll double the price when they're in the US P-Bandai. So you might as well buy it through Japan using like one of those stores online somewhere. I've used a company and someone in the comments also recommended. It was on eBay and they have their own website. It's called Kurama Toys. I've used them to buy some P-Bandai stuff, and they've been very they're a legit company. So I've used them a few times, and someone in the comments also used the same company. So that's good. I think I bought what did I buy? I bought the RG New Gundam heavy weapon system from them, and it was it was cheaper than regular P-Bandai, and it was before the US P-Bandai opened. But I remember it was cheaper, and it was just, I mean, it takes a long time. Don't get me wrong. Like P-Bandai it doesn't make sense to me. It just takes too long, and I don't use it because I wouldn't know where I'd be living by the time they send it. Like I would be like would I still be in New York City 6 to 8 months later? Like, do I know? Like, do people know where they're living like 8 months later? Like, why would I and like that's one problem. And also it's the like I hate the markups. It's ridiculous, right? Like we all know the exchange rate is in advantageous to US dollars right now, and then on P-Bandai you're charging way more. It just doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, adding the $10, I mean, sure, like, so you just pay for it, sure, just pay for it, but why would it doesn't make sense to pay, like, if there's already a set price. It's fine if there's no price, right? Like, if just like, oh, I'm just buying some random things that there's really no set price, but there's a set price. Like, they market, they tell you what the price is, right? And then you do an exchange rate, you use the exchange rate converter to US dollars, and then you like, why would you pay? Why does it make sense? You just like, when you charge extra when there's a MSRP, you're just price gouging. So why would you do that? On top of that, P-Bandai feels, this is something that a lot of commenters also commented on whenever I talk about P-Bandai stuff. P-Bandai has become like the DLC of model kits. It's you just like, they would stop releasing some like major parts from, I don't have an example right now, but they would just like, they would stop including things in the model kit and say, yeah, you gotta buy a P-Bandai, you gotta buy an expansion kit from P-Bandai to for example, when the MG Zeta Gundam Katoki came out, everybody was like, where's the Hyper Bazooka launcher? Where is it? Like, let's say the original Master Grade comes with the Hyper Bazooka launcher. Master Grade version 2.0 comes with the Mega Bazooka launcher. Not the RG, but in the HG you see it comes with the Mega Bazooka launcher. How come the newest, the latest, and the greatest Master Grade version Katoki doesn't come with the Mega Bazooka launcher? In the version 2.0, sure, it's cheaper. It's also old, but it has like, it comes with a stand that can combine with the version 2.0 Mark II stand. It becomes like part of the launching pad of Argama, and then it comes with the Mega Bazooka launcher. It's ridiculous, and now I just don't know. I mean, when I saw that, I was just like, yeah, that's gonna be a DLC. When the version Katoki of Master Grade of the Zeta Gundam came out, when there's no Mega Bazooka launcher, it's DLC. You gotta buy DLC later. It's just really annoying. I've lost a lot of interest in it. It's the same thing as what people are complaining about DLCs on video games. If people keep buying it, they're not gonna stop. So, and I don't think people are stopping not gonna stop buying it, because like if you look at Japanese Instagram, everyone's posting how they're pre-ordering all this stuff on they're doing all this pre-ordering, and they're doing lottery to buy some of the stuff on P-Bandai. There's no way they're stopping. They're just gonna make you pre-order all kinds of stuff. It's not gonna be good for a while. That's why I low-key kind of support some of the third party releases. Like I don't really support third parties where they just kind of copy the mold of a model kit completely, but I do support when they release original stuff, like original accessories or like completely original parts or model kits. I do support that. I think that's kind of, at least they're creating something new. But I think if they're just really stealing them, they just kind of copy the mold and release their own whatever. Master Grade Warrior copy the box art and stuff. That's very lame. I don't support that. But yeah, anyways. Oh yeah, so this is just I guess this one is just another one of those recolored version. Different color. Okay, so yeah, this gotta be from the show, I guess. Same price for the Caliburn High-Met Score 5. Okay, yeah, Caliburn. I think this is one of the best design ones from the show. I think it's really cool. Yeah, right. Like the witch from Mercury. I was wondering, when are we gonna see a witch mobile suit? And then they released this guy with the little broom. Very nicely designed. I love it. It's kind of Gundam X. It's Gundam X-esque. Gundam X-esque. Yeah, I actually like it a lot. We'd love to see like an MG version or a bigger scale. I wonder why they didn't make a bigger scale version of this, but they're probably saving it for Master Grade. Yeah, this is a Miguel version of the Jin. This is one of the first mobile suit variation. I think there's another one for like a Gaiden of Seed, but this is the second variation. I think this one looks very cool. This is way better than the original Jin. The shield and the decal on that, it's crazy. I don't. Right, the Miguel version of the Jin never showed up in the anime, right? Maybe in the HD remastered it did, but anyways, yeah, I think this is super cool, honestly. Look at that inside. Oh, look at that inside of that shield. It's beautiful. Looks so good. And I kind of like how I'm sure they saved them a lot more time and money doing the straight build without really painting it. I kind of like that. $50 or so. I love this guy. Looks so good. Yeah, for the longest time, I think there's probably like a change in administration. Oh, look at that. The head. There's a lot of head improvement. The face improvement here, 10 years later. The head is way better. The face is way better. Look at the one on the left. It's been 10 years. Wow. Yeah, the face looks a lot better. And also, it's interesting to see Bandai started making girl figures. For a long time, they did not, but they just recently started making girl figures. By recently, I've probably been like 10, 15 years. But it feels pretty. They don't always do that. I guess that's change in the company. They probably start seeing Kotobukiya as a threat. It's like, what is it called? I don't know the name. Megumi Device from Kotobukiya and other companies. All those girl figure model kits. Yeah, I think Bandai is feel threatened, probably. Robot Damashi. Does anyone collect that? That's a nice. The toys are great. I think the price is out of control, but toys are great. Ka signature. Katoki, yes. I think he's one of the best designers. Amuro Ray DJ looks great. It looks way better than the regular DJ, which I like a lot as well. But Hyakushiki rifle, binders, Amuro Ray color from the Zeta Plus Kabara, Amuro Ray red and white, Hyper Bazooka launcher from Zeta Gundam, and then on top of that the Zeta Gundam's face. Nicely done. Are these some of the future releases for the anime version? Robot Damashi anime, sure, quite interesting. The Titans version anime, Hyzak. This is This is one of those callback to the original Gundam anime version. Yeah, one of those canon fodders. SD Gundam history. SD Gundam. Yeah, I like SD Gundam. They've been getting better. Right, this guy's one of the bad guys, right? Black Knight. Ooh, there's like a Power Ranger, a bunch of colors, different colors. When you have to choose which the eye stickers, when you have to choose it, it's really annoying, in my opinion. What some people do with the eye stickers is that they put it on like a very thin acrylic. They just put it on and then they make two slots next to the eye so they can change it out. So they put it on a thin two things that sticks out that can go into and then drill two slots so you can slide in so you can exchange it. It works for some model kits, not all of them, but I've seen people done that so they can switch it out without having to peel off the sticker, which it's a good idea. It works for some model kits, but a lot of times it doesn't. Rising Freedom Gundam, Amazon. Yeah, this is, the more you look at it, the better it looks. The more you look at it, the better it looks. I still do not think the transformed flight version looks very good, but I think it looks better. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. PG Strike Gundam is still being released. It's probably like 10 years. It's been a long time, so there's no need to worry about 20% off on Amazon in Japan. That's pretty good. Revenge. The Requiem of Revenge. God, we'll see. We'll see when it releases. I think right now I'm just gonna say the mobile suits are really ugly. I don't know who decided that, like who made those decisions. I thought they were gonna do like a real movie, but I guess they changed. I don't know if they changed their mind or something. I think live action. I thought they said live action, but I guess not. But yeah, this is probably one of the ugliest design ever. We'll see how it ages. This cannon's too small. Like, why are these, like, why are the calves so big? It just looks weird, but... And Zaku as well, not a fan, but why are the arms so thick? I guess the leg proportions are weird too. So, but we'll see. I hope I change my mind later. We'll see. There are a few things that could lead to me changing my mind. Like, one is story, and two is Kunio Kawara. 3 is Katoku Hajime. So if Katoku Hajime redesign something, a lot of times he would somehow make it look really good, or some other talented Bandai Gundam designers could always come in and redesign it and make it better. So the 3 or 4 reasons that could make things look better. Mobile Suit Gundam Silver Phantom. By looking at the font, when is this? This is probably like a UC thing, right? But when is this? Like, what part of the timeline is this? It's Zion, so that's UC. Okay. Is that I want to see. I think there's a Gyaradoga, right? Okay, Jetgun. So okay. So Jetgun is, if there's a Jetgun, that means it's post at least 0096. Okay. That looks like a Hyakushiki. That looks like Delta Kai. Could be wrong. It reminds me of Delta Gundam Kai, but if there's Jetgun and Gyaradoga in the anime, I guess. Yeah, if there's the Gyaradoga and Jetgun in it, then that's at least post 0093. So around the Shark's counterattack timeline. VR. So it's VR. Okay. It's only on Meta Quest. Okay. It's only on Meta Quest. Sure. Yeah. That's only on Meta Quest. That's not sure. Fine. 45 years. Wow, Gundam series has been around for 45 years. I don't know what this YouTube channel. Yeah. Does anyone watch this kind of stuff, like the Japanese announcement stuff? It's always so. I'm not a fan of it. Maybe am I missing something? Is it good, or do you guys think it's good or it's bad? Like, it's every time they do that, it's just like people just do a lot of clapping and congratulating each other. I just think it's so fake, in my opinion. I mean, am I missing something? Universal Gundam Universe. Sorry, Gundam Universe. I'm not a big fan of Gundam Universe, but tell me if I'm wrong. I bought one. I got a Master Gundam for like $20 and I wasn't too happy with it. I knew I wouldn't be too happy with it going in, but I wanted to be proved wrong. And I got it. I didn't like it, so maybe I just got a bad one, but not a fan of that. Luna Mario Hawk, yes, this one. I saw this one the other day. I think overall it's really good. I think overall the box art is good. Like overall the shape is pretty decent. It's not the best, but it's also not terrible. But I think a lot of my issue with these kits are like some of the stickers are pretty not it looks low. Doesn't look so great. It's okay, but like for example, like the wing stickers are not so good. Like this sticker here is terrible. It's such a small piece to have stickers on. It'll come off. It'll come off very soon. Depends on how often you play with it. And these stickers are problematic as well. Knee joints much improved, much better. Looks way better. A great improvement on that. These wing stickers will come off as well. You can already see how like the corner is already messed up. Are those stickers? This is white sticker too. White sticker, not so great. These are terrible. Look at this part. Look at that. Yeah, it's already coming off. So yeah, I mean, you probably have to paint it. You'll probably have to paint it. Like, oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. The launcher. The launcher on the Gyoguk comparison. Love the comparison. I think it looks good. I like it. Yeah, this guy. I'm actually. They're not willing to do a version 2.0, but they're just gonna do a version 1.5. So this is Char's counter attack version. It's I think they used there used to be a UC unicorn version. There's a unicorn version that was released a while back, and then this is the same thing except it's the color is different. Used as a Rikazui custom. I think the old one was 4,000 yen. Right now this one is 6,600 yen. So this is like $20 more. $20 extra. I think the head is smaller. The proportions are better. Overall, I think it's just way better, in my opinion. I don't know. I think the shoulder joint allows you to go up like that, and probably like a lot of little additional stuff. I think overall the proportion and the hands are just improved. You can just tell from this image. The head is smaller, so it's just improvement. But I mean, again, it's 1.5. It's a version 1.5. It's not 2.0. Special SD, master grade SD, clear version. I think the clear versions are worth getting. Not so sure about the extra finish because you can always paint it yourself, and then you gotta worry when you buy extra finish. You gotta worry about the gates. Like when you cut it, it has like sometimes if it's not undergate, you get like really nasty. You'll see the gate for the extra finish. So like extra finish, a lot of times you might as well just paint it yourself. I do want to talk about these two guys and maybe this guy, Pauli no Kusaman. Anyways, you know this guy, Sarah's mobile suit from Zeta Gundam. Yeah, I think they do. It took a long time. They're not even sure. Pauli no Kusaman, they're not even sure if they want to release it because they're still saying this. The name is not. It's not even. It's still under. They're still thinking about the name here. I get it. I mean, this is probably like one of the lead. They probably do some marketing research, and this is probably like the least, one of the less popular mobile suits. They did release Katoki's signature version, which looked quite good in my opinion, but I guess they don't want to release it in HGUC. Took them a long time. The last, what did they? I mean, they didn't even release. They did not even release a Gundam build version with it. I'm sure they're gonna release a Gundam build version just to kind of. When they do that, it means they'll reuse the mold, which will like save some development costs for it, because you're reusing the mold, you're really investing in less in the mold, and you're selling more kits. So you're selling multiple kits with a single mold use. So when they do that, they're trying to save costs. So I bet when they release this guy, eventually they'll have like a Gundam build version of it. But probably no Kusama, like they did not even bother. The last one was Hambrabi, which is people have been waiting for that for a long time. Hambrabi, and also Galbaldi, right? Galbaldi beta, which took a long time, and even then they released like a Gundam build version before they released the regular Galbaldi. Arjaja from Gundam Zeta, Double Zeta, I forgot it. I might have gotten her name wrong, but I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm talking about R Soldier. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that took them a long time to release as well. And then they released like a Haman used color, and also regular version, and also there's like a Gundam build version. So when we saw the Gundam build version, the arms from the Chimera Typhorius, I'm getting all these names wrong probably, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm very excited that they'll release HGUC version of this guy. They don't know the price yet. So the old Psycho Gundam, I bet this is probably like in the $80 range. It's gotta be $80 range, maybe. I'm just guessing. $80, 8,000 yen. So the last Psycho Gundam was like 5,000 yen, but it's been around for a while. So yeah, look at the head. I love the head. Looks really good. Looks like they figured out the shape, but I think they just gotta figure out the parts. But yeah, the head is cool. The arms they already figured out. We know that because they have already released the arms and the Typhorius and the Gundam build. But yeah, the legs would be cool. The legs looks cool. It's gonna be transformable for sure. I thought the Metal Gundam fixed figuration version of these and the Psycho Gundam are very exciting. It doesn't show the back, but I'd assume based on the Typhorius build version, it has those little reflector bits. It does come with the reflector bits. So like they have the open version and the closed version, so we'll get those, and it comes with a little stands. So you're gonna have a stands for the arms based on what we saw in the Gundam Typhorius. Wow, it's last year. Wow, December. Oh, holy crap. Time flies. Anyways, yeah, this is straight from Gundam Mark II, Gundam Psycho Gundam Mark II arms. Comes straight from that. Okay, so this is the beam sword. That's the beam sword and transformation. When they fold the arm, it has like a giant beam sword. I think they do, like in the games I saw that there's like extension with the wire control beam sword, which is very cool. Let's see. Yeah, these are the reflector bits. Should come with a stand as well. These are the open version. It shoots beams. It's kind of like funnels, but it's more like EXS Gundam, where it shoots out. It reflects the beams that the Psycho Gundam shoots out. So these are the stands for the arms. Looks very cool. Reflector bits. I thought I wanted to get this guy, but I think I'll pass. I'll just go straight for if I had a good opportunity, I'll just go straight for the Psycho Gundam Mark II and skip this guy. The reflector bits are really cool. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna guess probably like same price, 8,000 yen. I don't think it should go over to 10,000 yen. I think that's a little too much. But yeah, these two. Yeah, both of them have the Katoki version. The KA signature. Yeah, these guys, look how good it looks. And to go with that Mark II, you gotta do of course you gotta have a Peru 2 figurized Peru 2. Cool. Maybe they'll also do variations on this one. Maybe you'll have like one of those armor girl thing going on with Brute 2. I think it looks good. I think they've improved a lot on being able to make like human figures. The eyes, the face looks good. Low cost of some of those SH figure arts. P-Bandai? No, is it? It is P-Bandai. So Advance of Zeta Zaku, using the same mold as the Hobby Zaku that was released for the Fukuoka base only Hobby Zaku. I think it's exclusive to Fukuoka base, that Hobby Zaku, but then I mean this is gonna using the same mold, and this one is gonna be a P-Bandai release. How much is it? Probably like, I don't know anymore. Probably like 3,000 yen. Didn't say anything. But anyways, yeah, I think that's it. I think we've caught up on all the news. Like now we're that's a figurized little Mario Hawk. Looks good. They start. I think it's kind of cool. They start releasing. I want to see some guys too. Come on, why is it all females? It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, I mean they released in female figurized figures for Gundam pilots. I think they'll eventually release guys, the main characters. So we'll see how it goes. But it's not the end of the world. I'm not too into figures, but mostly mecha for me. But yeah, I think we're caught up on the news. So let me know what you guys are into. Let me know if I say something wrong. You can file your complaints in the comment section. Yeah, let me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, and if you're excited about anything we talked about or any upcoming news that I might have missed. Yeah, feel free. And I'll see you guys next time.